How did you feel like you managed with the injury? Did it affect you in any way?
I thought we came into the game, doctors, trainers, everybody with a great game plan in terms of how I was going to manage. Thought it was great throughout the game. I mean, a number of times I was handing off with my left hand. So it really wasn't a huge factor. A lot of that is just the credit to kind of how we figured out how to do it throughout the week, and I felt comfortable with it.
Could you give us an example of what kind of things you did to protect?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was a collective effort with, finding out what the problem was, the best way to go about allowing me to play pain-free, just in terms of the device that I'm wearing, and even the equipment staff chipping in with a glove, and spending some extra time making sure it fit me exactly how we needed it to fit. So there's a lot of different things that went into it.
Ryan, how valuable is a grinded-out win like this, especially in a short week with another game coming up in 4 days?
I mean, they're all big. All wins are big, and that one was great. Brandon, kind of a frustrating game in terms of not getting a lot of balls, and comes up with a huge play at the end, and he's a guy that we're always going to look to, and he makes a huge touchdown catch. He's the guy out there that gets the onside kick. He makes a fumble recovery. That's a guy we're going to count on all year, and he does it so many different ways. So I thought that was just a great example of him staying in it and really playing hard in all phases.
Talk about Jeff Cullen's catch and what that did to the Colts offense.
Yeah, that was a big one. They made a check to our empty, and I think they kind of blew the coverage a little bit. It was nice to see Jeff catch it and kind of take off. That was a big play, though, to kind of flip field position and get us going again as an offense, give us a little bit more momentum.
It seemed like a lot of drives started 2nd and 9. Was that frustrating for you? Particularly given your thumb injury, that you might have a little bit more breathing room, a little more room for unpredictability.
No, I mean, we've got to continue to work. Getting better at running the ball. And it's a lot of different things. It's me getting us in the right play. It's guys up front working. It's Chris and the other backs working. I mean, there's just a lot of things that we've got to do. We're going to lean on it all year, and so it's not something we're going to give up on. We've got to be able to come out and run it. And guys are working hard. We'll continue to work hard in practice, and it'll come.
There's a report that you might have surgery Friday. Is that accurate? That you might do it?
Somebody reported that?
Yeah, is that not accurate?
I don't know. It's still kind of up in the air.
Is that a possibility?
I had to get surgery at some point on it, yeah.
Was there any funny business in piles where guys tried to go after your bad hand?
No, there was not. I wasn't in a whole lot of them. Took a bad sack on a naked left and got sacked maybe one other time, but it was clean out there.
I take it when it was 1st and goal, you weren't going to think of a quarterback sneak at that point.
No, I mean, I can take a snap and do that fine. I'd just rather hand it to the guy behind me.
How valuable is this win for, I say every win is valuable, obviously, but for a team trying to get to the next level, trying to become a playoff contender after 2 losses? What does this win tell you about the guys?
Well, I think the biggest thing was just 2 losses in a row, and how are we going to respond, and having a home game, versus a team that, we think we should win the game, coming in, and it was just, there was some back and forth in the game, certainly, but got some big turnovers when we needed them, and the offense was able to score touchdowns, so it was a big win for us.
How significant was that catch by Kenbrell Thompkins down the middle? And what are your thoughts overall on the contributions he's made in recent weeks?
He's been awesome. I mean, a true pro in terms of the way he's come in, learned everything, knows multiple positions. He's in early every morning, catching jugs and catching passes, and works his tail off in practice. So he's been a great example to everybody. Just of somebody I think that has had an opportunity taken away from him and now realizes, he's got to take advantage of every opportunity he gets. And so those are the guys I love playing with. The pass down the middle, never thrown it to him before. He's got a great football IQ. You know, he knew that was coming to him. He knew the coverage. You know, I throw it, he's still running, looks up, and makes a great catch. And so that was a good example of just a guy that knows football and that I already have a lot of confidence in.
Everybody good? Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Harvard beat Columbia.